Okay, I'm just gonna document workload. I've been here an hour and a half. Wrapped all the batteries, which is what I do. I do really small stuff and I snowball into like big stuff. Well, wrapped all the batteries for V-Pro. Come to find out, the machine like just crapped out like right when I got finished. So I'm gonna leave that project, which this thing's been down. So I'm gonna leave that project for a little while. The loaner load, which is not heavy, but it's 5 and 7 over here. And right before I left, one of the travelers stacked his unsterile instruments here and here and here and here and here and here. Like he had finished the tray and put the clean tags in it and put it right here instead of putting it right here, because they won't unload these racks over here. These racks is where, okay, let me explain this. Autoclave. It comes out, it's hot. So it's got to cool off for like an hour. Well, then it normally goes over here to cool off for an hour, but then it sits there for 8 hours and nobody puts the stuff up. So I then in turn have to take everything off of these when I come in to get a clean rack to put the stuff they did. Like this is all the previous shift stuff, which is cool. I mean, I'm glad that there's trays, but all these trays were here and here and here, which is insane. Like you know what time you get off, so like take 30 minutes before you get off and start cleaning up, which that's all I do. It takes me 2 hours to clean before I can even start working. All right, so I got that loaner load. There's 4 right here in this washer. There's about 20 right here together. There's a case there, there's a case there, there's a case there, and there's a case there. There's also another case on that white part right there that was hidden that I couldn't even see. So, and I'm also running the biologicals right now, Bowie Dix, which takes a good hour to do out of my time. Yeah, I don't know if anybody knows that, but it's not just cleaning and sterilizing. There's a lot of paperwork involved. I mean, there's 6 autoclaves. These are the Bowie Dix that are running now. You've got to document the washing machines to make sure that this is like some kind of dye. So you put this in the washing machine and it blasts this ink off, you know, to make sure it's working properly. So that's got to be documented. Again, more biologicals in the center core, which is part of this paperwork. So it's like, this is one autoclave. You got Bowie Dix, then you've got biological per autoclave times 6 autoclaves. It's the biologicals. That one's about to run out. I've got to go back like an hour or 2 previous shift to catch up instead of them finishing their shift. So anyways, not a complaint. I'm just documenting workload, which is pretty damn heavy since I'm here by myself. And the machine is down right there. So that's really about it. Now these aren't loaners, these are our trays, but that's still 10 trays. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trays right here. 2 trays right here, which I don't like those trays. And then 5 trays here. There's 5 loaners in that washer, and there's 4 trays in this, and they're doing a case right now. So you can kind of get the picture. Like, that's a lot of work. And oh, let me tell you something really important. All right, check this out. This is really important. I gotta clean up that mess. Okay, so last night, this is what I do: 7-2, 6-2, 6-3. Oh, okay. 7-3, 6-4, 7-4. That's all me. So today, out of 16 hours, they ran 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that's still me. All right, let me start over. Okay, I did this load. So they ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loads for 16 hours. Okay, for my 8-hour shift, I ran 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loads. Yeah, 6 loads. Okay, so I come in at 11 and I run a load. So that's 1, 2. That's 7, 5 was me. 6, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loads. And I even pushed this one in. So that's 7 loads that I did. 6 to 7 loads. Okay, let's give them the benefit of that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. So we'll give them 5 to 6 loads for 16 hours versus my 6 to 7 loads for 8 hours. Okay? Yeah. My partner would be really happy about that. That's the workload. That's the workload that I have to do. I'm going to end up running 5 loads tonight if I can get these wrapped enough to cook them. You see what I mean? Like, chaos. So the other shifts, I'm here all alone, all by myself. Machines beeping, paperwork, wrap it, and then cook it, which is a cycle. It's a cycle that I have to like load it, document it, scan it. Okay, I'm by myself. The previous shift has 4 people. 4 people. And they only did 5 loads. The shift before that, 4 people. They only did 5 loads. Between 8 people and 16 hours. I did the same load amount in 8 hours versus 16 hours. Are you kidding me? Let me write this down because I don't believe this shit. Okay, you got 16 hours plus 8 people equals 6 loads. Okay, you got 8 hours, 1 people. Yeah, I know that's incorrect grammar. I'll say 6 loads just to equal it out, so it's not like I'm trying to give myself any credit, because there was 12 loads ran total. Okay, let's do that. Let's just look at that. Let me circle this. Let me just circle it. So let's see what that works out. Let me circle this. Yeah, that's that. I think that's it. 16 hours with 8 people, they get 6 loads done. 8 hours with 1 people. I know, 1 person. 8 hours with 1 people, same load. So, am I doing the work of 7 other people? Or 8 other people? How does that work out? That's pretty... Oh man, I'm gonna just end the video on that note. 1:52. My last video was at 1 a.m. So that's 52 minutes. Took me to clean this entire rack that was right here. There it is, it's empty. There it is, it's going in the autoclave. 51 minutes. That's 1 hour out of an 8-hour shift that I've knocked out 7 plus 5 plus 4 instruments. What's that, 9? I don't know, 16 instruments? That doesn't sound like a lot, but I'm talking about a whole cart gone. 1 hour. Part 3 of my video, I just got done cussing. I'm glad nobody's here to hear me. So, remember part 1 of the video when I showed you how much work I had to do by myself? Do you see this shit? Do you see this shit? I've already knocked out 2 loads, 1, 2, by 2 a.m. And I didn't even get started until midnight because I have to run all the tests. So I just got started. I got 2 loads running. I got this shit to do, which is a lot of trays. Okay, I got 5 loaners in this one. I've got 4 in that one. I've got 10 right there that I've got to wash. And look what in the hell is on this cart. Let me focus in on this so you see what the hell this is. Osteotome. 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 What a fucking osteotome. Cement gun. I don't even know what that is. Sisto Elite Set and Scope. Let's see who did that. Laurie, that's a decent tray. That takes a good 15 minutes. Vaginal hysterectomy. Dr. Hernandez. Alright, these trays are simple. These take no more than 10 minutes. 5 minutes to wrap them. 5 minutes to print the count sheet. So you're talking about a 15 minute. 15. That's 45 minutes. Okay, that's 1 hour. This shit, man, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't. Oh, now see, let me tell you about that too. I've seen people do that, and that's how holes get put in stuff. So that's my bad. So like when the metal touches metal, it pokes a hole through this, which, you know, insults the integrity of the sterilization. So it's good. But that's my bad. I normally don't do that, but again, Hernandez, minor, DNC. There's like 5 instruments in this tray. Trauma tray, there's like 6 instruments in here. Prep tray, there's 2 cups and a damn, what do you call that, sponge stick. What in the hell? 2 prep trays, 2 ER trays. There's the whole count sheet, actually. 2 mosquitoes, 2 Kellys, 2 pins, 2 cokers, a mayor, a mitts, and a suture. You're talking about like 7 instruments. Why is this not getting done? Why are these not getting done? This is a 3 o'clock case, 7 o'clock case, 8:30. That's 8:30 in the morning. 7 a.m. 1:30. 1:30. That's understandable. Still, 8:30, 7 o'clock. Why is this not getting done? Why are these trays not getting done? Why are these important trays not getting done? Okay, osteotomes? Osteotomes, really? How many times did I say the word osteotome? Like, the word sounds weird that I've said that so many times. BS. Not to mention all the stuff I just said. Look at this shit. There's another 5 and another 3, okay? Plus the other 5 and the other 4 and the other 10 in the back and the 2 loads that I've done. But yet, osteotomes. Osteotomes? Should I say it again? Osteotomes. I'm really pissed off right now. Alright, it's like 2 hours. 2 hours later or so, I don't know. I don't know. It's 3:45 in the morning. So, I've got some final thoughts on my rants and raves earlier. And it came down to like patient safety, and I was like, holy crap, like, not only am I bitching, not only is like it a lot of work, not only is it like, you know, bosses complaining, like, when I was like, man, like, patient safety clicked into my head. And like, I know that's really important in my job, but like, you get so wrapped up in working that you forget about it. And I forgot about it tonight, and it like, it almost hurt me inside, because like, man, I take pride in what I do. And like, I've been so wrapped up in like trying to hurry so I don't get in trouble. And tonight I was rushing my brains out. So you remember earlier, alright, so you remember earlier all the trays that were back here, there were like a lot of loaners. So I've had to wrap like a lot of loaner trays, which look like this. Okay, so they come in from the outside. Okay, well, after they get used, we wash them, and they come through here and they get kicked out into this room over here to go back to the vendors. Or the vendors will come in and put the notes on them for the surgeries, and then roll them back through, and we'll wash them again. So they're really not dirty because we wash them when they come from surgery. So they've been thoroughly cleaned. But there were so many back there, I don't know if we cleaned them or not. So they could have come from another hospital. They could have been dirty. They could have not been cleaned properly. So what I'm doing, I'm grabbing them and just, well, I grabbed one because it only took me one for it to click. I grabbed one and I was like, screw this. I don't have time for this. And I threw it in the washer. And as soon as I let the tray go, with the lid on it, I didn't even open to see was there bones or guts or paper in it. I just threw it in the washer and I was like, click. I said, man, I'm putting patients at risk because I'm rushing. And that's the worst thing that this job entails. And let me rephrase that. It's the most important thing. Like, patient safety is so important in my job. Like, that's what I do. I had like 10 thoughts in my head just in the blink of an eye. I was like, I just played out like, what if that was dirty? What if it didn't get washed correctly? What if there was some dirt on it and I didn't see it when I put it in the washer, and then I wrapped it, and then I sterilized it, and then it got into the room, and then it got into the patient, and the patient died. Just, it's a long shot, but you don't know, like, even the indicators, like, a lot of times, like 99% of the time, the indicators are still left in here because the techs don't take them out. So a piece of paper that gets put in someone's body can be very dangerous. So not to mention if it's someone else's bone or flesh or anything like that. So I want to end this on put all the BS aside. Like, and my boss here is really, really thorough in what I'm talking about. Take your time. Do the job correctly. Don't rush it. But I've been nickel and dimed them coming in the mornings like expecting clean house and expecting it to be spotless. So I'm like, rush, because I don't want to get yelled at. Like, oh, let me hurry up and do everything. Not taking the time to do my job correctly because I got to worry about somebody nagging me in the morning or next shift. And if you remember my last post, like, I'm doing the work of 8 damn people. So I don't want to, I shouldn't hear a word from nobody. Not ever nobody. For nothing. Because I know I pull my own weight. So like I said, take what I say as, like when I was tripping on the osteotomes, like, somebody is lazy and does easy stuff, that person is putting my job at risk, and not only just being lazy, but putting the patient at risk. If they're doing like a little simple tray and just skating by and like doing BS work and leaving like heavy work for somebody else, I mean, it doesn't make sense to like for that person to like say a tray is sitting here that needs to be done versus a little old wrap item. So like, I'm gonna do the wrap items because it's easy, but I need to do this item because this item is more important and it needs more focus. So instead of doing 3 easy things, do 1 hard thing, you know, like the trays, because it like builds up on my shift, and that's why I am pissed and my partner is pissed, because we get left with a wreckage and they wrap System 6s and osteotomes and cement guns. Well, what about the trays? Like, you can't cut up on a patient with a cement gun. You can't do like a total knee with a set of osteotomes. I mean, come on. So when it just piles and piles, I have to rush. And then when I have to rush, patient safety gets put at risk. So, you know, I've caught myself many times over the years, like, slow down, man. Like, you have a goal, is like safety is goal, like not just to get work done, it's more quality over quantity. But the thing is, the reason that I'm upset at this facility is because there's no infrastructure. Like, people just get away with murder, and I'm the one that's having to like pick up the slack. So like I'm venting, but I'm also trying to stress the importance with my hands. Patient safety, like, it's real talk. Like, that's like super real talk. Like, it's really important. Like, inspection of the instruments, inspection of, you know, all this metal. I mean, there could be a piece of paper stuck in here. I've seen it. At the last place I was at was really bad. There could be a piece of paper stuck in here. There could be flesh, dried bone in there. So if I'm like rushing because somebody else has been lazy and like done half-ass work, I can't take the time I need to do the tray correctly. That's why I'm pissed. That's why I'm pissed. Not the workload. I don't mind busting it. I get it done. As you can tell, I've wrecked shop tonight already. I don't mind working. It's the fact that other people are putting my job and patient safety at risk. Okay, so think clearly. Like, and this is the boss's fault here for rushing me. Not the main boss. She's hella cool. Like, she's really focused on taking time. But other shift leaders come in. They're like, well, why didn't you do this and why didn't you do that? Well, because I was bum rushed with everything else. Like, it's chaos, but it's really important to slow down. Feel me? Patient safety, man. If this is the most important video I've made yet, patient safety. Like, that's key element in sterile processing life is when you're washing something, be like, man, I'm washing this in case it goes in my aunt's body. You never know. Like, your aunt could have a car wreck and she have to have surgery. And you're like, oh man, I didn't clean that instrument. She might die. Like, you have to think like you or your family's gonna be used that instrument on you. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I think about it. Like, when I'm washing something, I'm like, if this was gonna be used on me, I gotta be careful. You know. So it's a weird mentality to have, but you gotta do it. And it's 5 in the morning. I'm struggling. I'm sick. So I'm rambling. I ain't shaved or nothing. I got like Eric Clapton playing in the background. Like, I'm rambling. So forgive me. Just do your best. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your best and focus. No matter if people are nagging in your ear, just like think like, let me do my job correctly. Because I've told them before, like, I'm not putting my name on something I don't know how to do. I know how to do a lot of stuff, but like, y'all have certain trades that I've never ever seen before. I'm not gonna do it. I'm sorry. You know, if you want to train me to do that and that be my route and that's what you want me to do is focus on that trade, cool, let's do that. But I'm not gonna be surprised with the trade and it be expected to do it. I'll leave it sitting on the table. All right, I'm out, man.